Could artificial iron salt aerosol reverse sea level rise? The first thing to say is that a scaled up iron salt aerosol program could have a very strong climate repair influence by rapidly depleting atmospheric methane. It could buy us quite a bit of time, but would be unlikely to be able to reverse sea level rise as a sole intervention. Particularly CO2 emissions would need to be reduced also, and human-caused CO2 emissions are currently running at around 40 billion tons per year. The legacy emissions, or increased concentration of atmospheric CO2, is producing a strong warming influence also, and it is only the inertia provided by the oceans that is preventing the world from spiraling rapidly into a hothouse condition. The enormous amount of energy that's gone into warming the oceans will at best take decades to radiate back out to space, and that would only be if emissions are significantly reduced and iron salt aerosol's controversial CO2 depletion is allowed to take place, which would involve allowing new fisheries to develop and then protecting them. Only then would the Earth return back to the energy balance it was in under which pre-industrial climate patterns existed and sea level was stable at around 8 inches less than it is today. The other problem is it's impossible to model or calculate when the Greenland ice sheet will transfer into the ocean and how fast it will go. What we do know is the Greenland ice sheet is becoming unstable, and there's enough ice in it to cause several meters of sea level rise. It's like a football game. You know there are probably going to be some goals scored, but no one knows how many or exactly when they'll be scored until the time comes.